Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn might do commodity insane to keep Liam alive. Finn and Liam have put their contest to the side. After all, Liam is dying and it's not like he's going to be around Steffy or anyone differently much longer. But Finn is growing frustrated because he knows Liam doesn't have to die and time is of the substance. How far will Finn go to save his woman? Sex husband? When it comes to Liam's imminent death, it could be dragged. Sorely, Liam wouldn't agree to chemo treatments because he saw how sick they made his own mama. Liam has put a lot of emphasis on family and wants to spend the last of his days with his daughters and baby Moss. With Steffy and Finn playing nanny for Liam, it's only a matter of time before Finn puts two and two together and realizes that Liam is still veritably important in love with his woman. Finn is a stage-up Joe, however, and the last thing he wants to see is Hope and Steffy's daughters lose their pater. Rather of being jealous of Liam and Steffy's chemistry, could Finn move Steffy to use it to her advantage and get Liam into treatment? Steffy and Liam's love could be revivified soon and steam has been growing closer. Is it possible that all of the deathbed flirting Steffy does is actually her hubby's idea? Liam has given up and is ready to check out of life. However, he might change his mind and go to chemo and try to find the cancer, if Liam thinks he and Steffy still have a chance at love. Hope could be gearing up for a brand new fashion line. Will Hope make a pitch that could change everything and shake up Forrester Creations? Although Steffy agreed to bring Hope back to the company, she's not bended on reviving Hope's line. At least not right now. It was a significant chapter in Hope's life, but maybe it's time to let it go for good. This is a great occasion for Hope to resuscitate herself at the company. The news of Liam Brewing demise has really rocked Hope to the core and made her realize what's important. Now Hope's embracing a fresh launch with Carter as well as one with Steffy since they've agreed to head down a peaceful path. This is a period of new onsets for Hope. So it's the perfect time for Hope to put her old line in the rearview glass and try commodity differently. Maybe Hope could do some brainstorming with Carter and get his help with a pitch she'll eventually make at Forrester Creations. Steffy, Ridge and Eric could all be part of approving whatever Hope has in mind. Carter will back Hope up no matter what she decides on. Since Carter has promised not to let Hope down again, he'll want to show his support and prove she made the right choice when she accepted his marriage offer. As Hope plans her marriage to Carter, she may start planning a new fashion line as well. Zend could be Hope's lead developer and promise he'll do his part to bring Hope's vision to life. After Liam's gone, perhaps Hope could ever recognize his memory through the name of this line or through proceeds to a charity he'd authorize of. Hope will make some career updates sooner or laterly, so stay tuned for any big adverts she might make. Hope will have to figure out what's coming and try to make the utmost of her alternate chance at Forrester Creations. Steffy partner has accepted his fate and refused to go through with chemotherapy for his excrescence. Will Liam be a part of one further baby daddy plot before he checks out from the land of the living? As Liam's time begins to wind down, his favored bones will begin preparing for emotional farewells. Steffy Forrester is presently married to Finn and moved on from Liam several times agone. It's no secret that her ex-husband is still veritably important in love with her and wants her back, but so far Steffy has stayed true to her hubby. Will Steffy's fidelity change when she thinks that she may no way see Liam Spencer again? Bold and the Beautiful spoilers allude that one thing will lead to another and Steffy and Liam's farewell won't be rated PG. It sounds like Steffy will get caught up in the moment and forget she's wedded while she's taking a trip down memory lane with Liam Spencer. Still, also she could end up pregnant with his baby, if rumors are true and Steffy sleeps with Liam one last time on his deathbed. That will be delicate to explain to Finn. There's always the chance that Liam makes a miraculous recovery, after all it's a daytime cleaner. How is she going to explain to Finn that she slept with Liam because he was dying and now he's not indeed dead? When Poppy eavesdrops on a discussion between Bill and his partner, Katie, and overhears Katie saying both that she doesn't trust Poppy and thinks there's commodity off about her. Just nothing veritably positive, reports Poppy, and all veritably important, making it feel like Poppy's up to no good and that Bill has reason to worry. Katie, the actress concludes, is trying to sabotage her. After Poppy makes her presence known, Katie confronts Bill's current honey about why it took her so long to tell Bill he was Luna's father, and Poppy feels a serious trouble coming on. I suppose in the morning, Poppy was just trying to play nice, Park explains. Of course, I suppose she felt a little threatened, as anybody would when the ex-wife or serious ex-girlfriend is still in the picture. And partake a child. So, Poppy is really, how I've been playing her, good-natured, but she's a little threatened. When Katie calls her out, Poppy's veritable non-confrontational, originally, and I suppose that's her character. It's commodity that her aged family, Lee, has said about Poppy, that she's someone who kind of runs down from conflict and doesn't stand up to it. I suppose that she eventually gets fed up and she's like, you know what, I've to stand up for myself. Poppy does exactly that and fires back at the contentious Logan family. Principally, she has a battle with Katie and tells her what's what, Park says. She doesn't owe her any explanation at all. Who's she to ask? She doesn't know her, however, it would be to Bill, Luna, if she's going to do any explaining. But not someone who's constantly questioning her character and motives. And while she might not be rehearsed at battle, Poppy is over to the task. She's a single mama, Park notes. I absolutely suppose she can hold her own against anybody. In the wake of Poppy's tense exchange with Katie, Luna can pick up on her mama's frustration, and Poppy reassures her that she'll do whatever it takes to keep their family together. Luna really trusts her mama a lot, Park offers. I mean, it's the only thing she's really ever known her entire life. She has had to just trust her mama. And I suppose Poppy has proven secure to her son, which is why their bond is so close. I mean, they're more like sisters and musketeers and can talk to each other about intimate affects that you would inescapably talk to your parents about. Bill also makes it clear to both Luna and Poppy how important he values their burgeoning family unit. Muses Park, I suppose Bill reassures Luna more than anything. Seeing that bond there, seeing that love, and seeing the pledge that he'll take care of her. Despite having Bill forcefully in her corner, Katie's questions and allegations leave Poppy rattled. She's concerned, as I suppose anybody would be, Park allows. What I'll say is, indeed if Poppy has absolutely no reason to be concerned, anybody who spreads gossip or tries to railroad you in some way, that stuff spreads and has a way of really infecting notoriety and poisoning notoriety's mind. I suppose she has a lot to be concerned about, which is why I suppose she has to stand up for herself and be like, you know what, enough is enough. And Poppy is also well apprehensive of the considerable history Bill and Katie share, and how strong their connection still is. I suppose that's because she knows that Bill really trusts Katie and they've such a close bond, Park observes. He calls her my Katie, right? It's no way affable to hear from someone, your new love, calling the old love his whatever still. It's veritably disturbing. I suppose that she knows that whereas she knows Bill is his own person, she also knows that he does here to Katie, and that she might plant the seed that could grow into commodity much larger. When a seed is planted, a seed is planted. And who knows what that's going to grow into? There's no mistrustfulness in Poppy's mind that Bill is a man worth fighting for. Oh, she loves him. She adores him, Park declares. He's everything that she has ever looked for in a man. I know a lot of people say, oh, Poppy's just with him for plutocrat, because they keeps on saying that. She's a single mama who plotted and raised her son on her own. At what point were they ever living in the stage of luxury where she's a gold digger? She has vended t-shirts and clothes at carnivals and talked about working at growers' requests. And while Bill's bank account may be part of the draw for Poppy, it's hardly the only reason she's so smitten with him. I suppose she's looking for someone who can really take care of her, the actress says. He's strong. But not just financially, but emotionally, physically, you know. And he loves her son. He's a good father. Since it was mentioned from the launch that she had a propensity to be attracted to aged, richer men, Park continues. Psychologically, she must have some father issues. That's what you would look for. You would look for notoriety who would take care of you. She's looking for commodity that didn't fulfill her as a child. And I suppose Bill just ticks all the boxes for her. Bill does his stylish to relieve Poppy's Katie-related anxiety, telling her that his former woman is inoffensive. I suppose she believes that Bill believes it, Park says. But I do suppose that she believes Katie is inoffensive. Katie and Poppy meet. Katie comes armed with questions pertaining to the real giant in the room, Poppy's true history with Tom. Park teases that Poppy will have a strong response to this line of inquiry. Poppy, who doesn't know Katie veritably well, piecemeal from being Bill's partner, thinks it's really none of her business. It's nothing's business. And she's not willing to partake that with anybody who isn't involved. Poppy's response to the particular strength she developed as a single mama. Shares Park, I was raised by a single mama. Single maters are just used to being independent and doing effects on their own. They're not chatty people. They do'n't wear their stories on their sleeves. They do'n't feel victimized by it. There's no time for that. They've to be present for their child. Just how far will Poppy go to cover her child and her new relationship?